Hello Pisces, and welcome to New Hope Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the first half of February. I've already meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I shuffle live as well. If this reading does resonate, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I truly appreciate it. And hit that little bell if you wouldn't mind so that you can get notified when the next video comes up. We're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. We're going to be using 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks for this reading. Whoa, that flew. Compassion. Okay. Does that mean we need to have compassion with ourselves or compassion with others? Let's see where the reading takes us. What is it that you want Pisces to know for the first half of February? What is it you would like Pisces to know for the first half of February? I wish you guys could have seen that card that just flew out. I mean, it bolted. Free. May your soul sing freely. All right, I feel like this is going to have to do more with yourself than anything. As I'm looking at the card, I'm seeing there's a seagull who is flying, or that is flying over water, and you can see its reflection. And I feel like this is a call for you to free yourself, free how you see yourself. But let's see what the tarot cards have to say. All right. I'm going to pull out 3 cards and then I'll analyze them before I start reading. The Lovers in reverse. The Strength card and the Moon card in reverse. All right, let's take a look at these cards and get clarification on these. You know, I just noticed that you received 3 major arcanas. All cards you received are major arcanas. Huh. So with the Lovers in reverse, I feel this might have to do with an actual relationship. For a lot of you, this might have to do with work, but I'm getting that for the majority, this actually has to do with a relationship. But I feel as if you feel you don't have a choice in this matter, whether it's work or love. But you do have a choice. And one choice is like an imaginative, not that you're imagining it, it's been placed there by others. This, whether it's a person, the business that you're at, or just life, how you were raised to see life, that you have to do this because of, XYZ reasons, right? You have to have, for instance, a regular 9 to 5 because that's what is quote unquote the norm, right? That's the quote unquote right thing to do, right? But that's not necessarily true, right? That's not necessarily concrete. But then there's the other choice that is more realistic to you, more realistic to your heart. My dear Pisces, with the Strength card here, I feel as if you don't think you are as strong as you are, but you are. I feel like you are much stronger than you actually believe. And this card is actually, I feel like this card is calling you to strengthen your gifts, your knowledge, your inner wisdom, and trusting yourself in this particular card. She has domesticated this lion, which signifies that she is one with her inner self, and she's made peace with it. In the original deck, she has her hand inside the lion's mouth, which speaks of how bold she is, how much she actually trusts the lion to not bite her hand off. And she's being one with it. She's like, I'm going to trust you and you're going to trust me, and we're going to be a union. This is, again, talking about inner, outer self. This isn't about somebody else, right? So this is about strengthening yourself. Then we have the moon in reverse, which tells me a couple of things here. You may not be seeing things clearly. Don't allow others to cast shadows over you. And I feel for some of you that someone's deceiving you. And I feel like it's purposefully for the majority of you. Again, this could be work. This could be, like a supervisor. This could be a workmate, a flatmate, a friend, a family. It could be yourself. You could be deceiving yourself. This could be a romantic partner. I don't know who that is. We'll get more clarification here with the other deck. But I'm going to go and revisit the compassion card here, because if I'm looking at the compassion card, and I'm going to do that while I'm shuffling the other tarot deck. If I'm looking at this compassion card in regards to the tarot cards that we have here, I feel like you need to set boundaries, but not build walls, to protect yourself, your energies, your identity. Your strength. Because I feel like you need to work from the ground up to build back your strength. With this free card, it says, may your soul sing freely. I feel as if either you're working against yourself or others are working against you. for the majority, I feel like others are working against you with this moon card. And by the way, 1, 2, 3 of these cards all have water in them, which to me signifies fluidity and going with the flow of things. And what screams out to me, if I'm looking at all this water, is like if the current is working against you, you're going the wrong way. Turn around and move with the current. This is going to make your life much, much smoother, okay? You control your own destiny, and you can choose to change directions at any time. I feel like you really have to free yourself from restrictions. But before you're able to free yourself from a physical restriction, whether it's work or a relationship, a partner, I feel like you have to work to free your own restrictions, the restrictions you are placing on yourself. And I feel like you truly have to figure out what really matters to you. And with the Lovers, we have the 8 of Swords, which is you're feeling trapped. You're feeling restricted, which is literally what we were just saying. And the song, you can go your own way. I don't know who sings it. Go your own way. I'm sorry for my terrible singing voice, but that's what they're giving me, and I feel like that's why I said "go your own way" initially. They placed it in my head. I don't know who sings it. I'm sorry, but I think it's an 80s, maybe 90s song. I don't know, something. I don't know, but I feel like you need to step away from the negative energies, the going against this current, because I feel like the people around you are going one way when you really genuinely, and you're just kind of going along with it, but you genuinely want to go a much easier route. With the Strength card, you have the Devil in reverse, and this is basically, saying you need to free yourself. You really, really need to free yourself. And the only way to free yourself is by strengthening yourself, right? And let's get the last clarification card. This is going to be for the Moon in reverse. Three of Wands. Yeah, it's time to move away from whomever is deceiving you, or move away from the thoughts that you're having, that if you're the one that's deceiving yourself, move away from that energy. And it's time to go your own way. Oh, Spirit, you're funny. You're so funny. Yeah, that is what I have here. I'm so sorry that you guys are going through this mind warp, is the words that are coming to me. Because I feel like a lot of you right now are in a bit of a haze, that you're trying to see something clearly, but you're not. And you don't know which way is up and which way is down at the moment, and you're trying to find your way through that. So what I'm going to say as far as advice is concerned here, I would go toward water. Dip your toes in water if you're not near water, like a lake or a river or a pond or the beach. If you're not near anything, dip your toes in the tub, right? Or go get a pedicure. Soak in a tub even with, you can do Epsom salt, you can do Himalayan pink salt, you can do Palo Santo, what is that called? Essence. There's a spray. There's also one called Florida water that could be very, very helpful to cleanse your energies, that can help you purify yourself. And I don't sell anything online, so I want you to be warned. I don't do any of those. So this is strictly for yourself. If this is something that you want to do, I would not get it online. I would go to a local shop, because I feel like that is what's truly going to help you and guide you. Sometimes they're able to kind of guide you better than just getting something online that might not be the real thing. If that's your only way, then absolutely do that. I'm also seeing some of you really need to work on your solar plexus chakra and possibly your third eye chakra. But before you even consider working on your third eye chakra, I'd strongly, strongly, strongly recommend working on the solar plex chakra and your root chakra. Those are the two that scream out to me right now. The angels are telling me your throat chakra, but okay. The Spirit says, I don't care what you think. You're going to tell them. Oh, cheeky spirits. So in the moon card, it very much resembles the throat chakra, which is going to help you speak up. But you need to ground yourself first before you're able to speak up clearly in regards to how you're feeling and communicating that with others and communicating with yourself. So maybe that's why they're stating the throat chakra, communicating with yourself. That this might give you the clarification and the, is it lapis lazuli, blue stone? That could be very, very helpful for that, if I'm not mistaken. All right, that is your reading, my dear Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been your reading for the first half of February. Until we meet again. Bye.